all, good evening, Gives here. So for today's time and date, it's March the 7th, Tuesday, 9:18 p.m. So for today's video, I would like to do a mash-up topics. So it's kind of random or kind of lot of topics that I wanted to just talk in front of my camera right now. So it's kind of just sharing my brain to you guys. So whatever is in my brain or in my mind, then I'm gonna try sharing it to you all. So first off, I would like to thank I'm not sure if it's 467 subscribers as of now, so it fluctuates sometimes it may go down. And I kind of used to it because sometimes I always look on my dashboard, and I would sometimes see my subscribers going down, and it kind of make me sad. But it's okay, y'all. You're free to do whatever you want. If you want to subscribe, then you go ahead, and if you want to unsubs, then it's your choice, not a problem. And yeah, and second off is I wanted to show you some of a work update. And before we go ahead with the work update, I would like to tell you all that it actually helped me to when I kind of shared the experience or the secrets, my life secrets, to public, not only to my closest friends or my best friends. I was able to share my life struggle, traumas causing me depressions to you all, and that kind of helped me big time to heal fast, because I've been holding that back, because that's actually the thing that made me feel depressed and traumatized, because I kind of keep it to myself and shared it to only few people that's close to me. And when I shared it, before sharing that, there's a lot of bad things going on in my mind, and kind of making me feel like I'm on the bottom already. So I'm stuck on the very bottom of my life, that could probably lead me to something bad. And I'm kind of thankful that I did it. I shared those bad experiences I had, even though there were times that I felt like I wanted to take it down because of, I don't know, but I kind of not going to do that, because that's where that's the only way that I could feel like I got my revenge to those people who cost me a lot from my past and from the time I started to have this trauma in me. So yeah, I kind of thank myself for doing that. It's a brave decision for me to share it publicly, and I don't want to regret a bit of it. So I wanted to be proud of what I did, because I know that they deserved some kind of revenge, and that's how I do it, to share my story that they a bad experience that they have caused me. Yeah. So, and I thank you all for not commenting bad things about my experience in life, and I appreciate that. So far I don't still have any haters here on my YT channel, and I am thankful for that, because you're keeping my channel friendly for me. You're not making it any toxic at all. So yeah. And going back to the work related, so since that day, I'm not sure if my workmates was able to watch that video that they made, like me feel like they are now kind of welcoming me. So they're no longer like making me feel that they have their own group of friends. So they kind of open to me now that like they're approaching me, they're making friends of me. So it kind of love the feelings that there's no longer this kind of feeling that I felt that they're making me uncomfortable at work. So I kind of feel comfortable now at work because no one's making me feel that way, like I uncomfortable at work. So I'm already past the stage where I don't want to be friend with anyone. So I've already passed that. So right now I kind of being friends with all of my teammates, not so close, but I could be friend with them now. And yeah, I kind of love the feelings that I can go to work without thinking any like problem, without thinking any what these folks or these teammates I have are thinking about me. So I kind of over that already. So that's the work update. So I kind of grateful that somehow me being open to public kind of helped me overcome my personality problem at work. And third of all, so today was actually my off day, so it's my rest day today and tomorrow. So me and my niece supposed to be hanging out today and tomorrow. So it was my plan because my niece actually celebrated her birthday back on February the 8th, and I wasn't able to throw her any party. I wasn't able to send her any money because I was like, I don't have extra money because I'm paying my bills and I'm buying some foods and spending jeep fare. Yeah, I need money to like survive here, so I wasn't able to provide for her during her birthday. So I kind of planned this payday, which already like last Friday. I got my pay last Friday, or this past Friday, and I plan to pick my niece from her aunt's house and bring her here in Bacolod, and plan to like treat her to super mall. And I planned that we were going we would go to Splash Park in Bacolod. So it's kind of park. It's kind of resort. I wanted to treat her there. However, some situation just come up before I even was able to treat my niece. So it's related to still my workmate. So as you can remember, my bully. So it's actually my bully. So I'm not sure if I should do this story, but I wanted to just do it. Kind of like doubting if I wanted to say it or to tell it with you, but I kind of wanted it because it's still my story, because I'm involved in this story that I'm going to tell you. It's not someone else's story that I'm not involved in. So I am involved, so it is now my story. So I'm no longer going to call her bully because she no longer have power to control my emotions. I no longer have any bad feelings. It no longer irks me whenever I see her face, from the time that I was able to express myself publicly. So it kind of helped me to overcome all that. So I no longer wanted to call her my bully, so I'm just gonna call her girl. Okay, so this girl, I didn't know it not until one of my male teammate kind of approached me and wanting to let me know that he kind of agreed, or regarding my video I posted on my Facebook page. There's a kind of rant there about the girl, and that was like months ago probably, or several weeks ago, so I'm not sure. But he approached me just to tell me that he agreed with what I said on that video. Okay. But I told him I'm kind of over it already. I'm no longer affected because I'm okay now, so I don't want to have anything triggered me again. So he actually told me that he kind of understood or understand my situation that time, but he couldn't just reach out to me. So he couldn't reach out to me on my Facebook because it's on private, not unless he would reach out to my Facebook page, so he could literally get in touch to me in that way on my Facebook page. And he decided to just approach me physically to tell that he understands my situation, blah blah blah. And he kind of opened up something about this girl, kind of like owe him money. So I didn't know. I don't really have an idea as to why he chose me to share those kind of things, because he could have just shared it to other people or other teammates, which he already did. He mentioned that our other teammates already knew about his story, and they kind of like having the same story, like this girl owing them money and not paying them. And I kind of thank him for sharing those kind of story to me, because I know that in order for someone to tell you a story about their personal problem, that means that they are trusting you in that time. So it kind of made me feel like he trusted me, and that's the reason why he was able to open up this kind of personal story to me. So I kind of like feel the way he's feeling, like someone's owing him money and not paying it on time. And it's like been almost a month since that this girl borrowed money from him and still not paying. To payday passed and still not paying. So I actually experienced a friend borrowing money from me and didn't meet the due date. So I kind of lose trust on that friend. It's actually my best friend. So our best friend got tested almost it almost to an end, just because of owed money, because it was an emergency and I kind of give all the money I have. I lend her all the money I have, since she approached me, because it's an emergency. So I did what I supposed to do to help my best friend. And she didn't met my deadline. She didn't met the deadline we talked about, like we agreed upon. So I stopped communicating to her, because I need my money. There's a time that I need my money, because I'm also having like sick. I'm also sick, and I need money to have myself consulted, like visit a doctor. However, I couldn't do that because my money is like um, not with me, so it's with her. So, and she isn't paying it yet, so kind of like I feel that she broke my trust because she didn't um, pay me like on our due date, on my in the due date. So he let me wait for a long time before she paid it, and she'd make a reason like, I don't have money yet, I blah blah blah. Your problem is not my problem. If you owe me something, then you have to pay for it, because not even giving you any money problem. If I'm having money problem, I'm even borrowing from you, like if because I'm not that kind of person. Whenever I no longer have money, I would like just borrow from someone else, because I kind of this person that if I mishandle my money, I don't give I don't share my money problem to others. So if that requires me to be starved for 2 weeks, then I would do so. So I would not borrow money from anyone just to surpass 2 weeks and wait for my payday, because I don't want to give anybody any headache like waiting for their money to be returned to them, because I don't want that way. I don't want to experience the same way, because I already had experienced that way, and I know how it feels when someone borrowed money from you and you're not paying them on time, in a timely manner, with a agreed upon due date. So yeah, going back, but anyway, my friendship with my best friend actually reconciled. We were able to reconcile after few months of not talking to each other. After she paid for it, I stopped. I never talked to her again, and I replaced her with other friend. So, but we were able to like fix our friendship. So we're still friend up until now. And yeah, and going back to my teammate, a male teammate who like used me as his like venting out or his outlet. So I kind of appreciate his trust towards me, because he wouldn't share those kind of thing to me if he don't trust me at all. So, and the second and the third time that like we're talking, I kind of feel how frustrated he was towards the girl who borrowed money from him, because he kind of need his money already, and this girl is still not paying. The girl would say, "I'll pay you next time because I don't have money." Blah blah blah, all the borrower's excuses. So she kind of nailed it. Yeah, she nailed being a bad borrower. And yeah, so this teammate male I have is kind of getting um, frustrated, and he's telling that he wanted revenge. He wanted to like warn people that they shouldn't lend this girl money, or he wanted to just destroy this girl's name. And me hearing those kind of things made me feel bad for the girl, even though I had a bad experience from this girl. I wouldn't want anybody to be in a situation that could have been that could be avoided. So I actually tried my best to kind of talk this guy out that it's not the best decision to make to destroy her just because of money, because he might regret, he might feel guilty after doing that, because there's a lot of things I've done like I've said, that made me feel guilty afterwards, or shared things that made me feel guilty, that made me regret it. So I don't want him to feel the same way. That's the reason why I kind of advised him to not do it or think before doing any um, bad actions towards the borrower, because I know how it feels really, to be in that situation that you need your money and you couldn't use it because it's pending from your borrower. So, but he kind of just wanted to do his revenge, and even though I'm telling him to like not do it, but I'm not in his situation. He might be thinking the other like differently than I am when I was in his situation. So he's not well. And then yeah, so what I did, because I don't want him to like destroy this girl, because this girl has kids, okay? She has 3 kids, and that could be one of the reason why she borrowed money to support her kids or whatever, I'm not sure. So I understood the girl's side, and I also understood this male teammate's side. Both of the side, I actually understood how both felt, but it's still not a good excuse for the girl to not meet the deadline paying the guy with his money, because if she really wanted to pay it, then she could just have like pay him with a down payment. If she couldn't pay the whole cash that she lended from this guy, then she could have tried her best to like pay him partially up until she pays all the amount. But she didn't. She would make an excuses, as all bad borrowers used to do. They would make a lot of excuses, and would make you feel like bad about it. It would make you feel like you're harassing them for like telling them to pay you all the time. So that's not supposed to be the thing. If you borrowed money, then you should be responsible to pay for it on time. So this guy is kind of this girl is kind of sharing her problem to other people, borrowing money to other people, and let other people like deal with losing their money, because she don't have kind of plan to pay them. So I kind of feel bad for those people, those teammates that uh, lent her money, and seeing no sign of her willing to pay them. And yeah, so the last time that this male teammate I have, wait, so the last time that this male teammate I have like chatted me, actually asked me to message him, because he couldn't message me on my Facebook or Messenger, private Facebook, so he couldn't message me on that. And then he asked me to message him to like talk about something, and then I messaged him so that he could just reply to it. And he started venting out. That's the time that I heard that's the time that he like told me about his plan, like telling people this and that, and kind of destroying the girl's name. And I don't want that to happen, even though this girl did something wrong to me. But I'm not that bad person to like push him to do such a thing, to destroy this girl, because this girl is living also. He's just human. He could do some like wrong choice in her life that would affect others, but still, you still need to be compassionate towards other people, not not adding up to their problem, because she probably is going through a lot of problem herself. And also this male friend or teammate that approaches me, who vented out on me because he couldn't vent out to anyone. So that's the reason why he reached out to me, because he wanted someone to listen to him and vent out. So I kind of give him that kind of attention, like let him vent out on me. And yeah, I tried my best to tell him not to do it, and then it's not taking in effect, because regardless what I told him to not to do it, he would still kind of want his revenge, because he's had enough of this girl. So he no longer wanted to just stay, like sit back and relax while his money is not being returned to him. So he kind of feel that he needs to do something to get revenge to the girl. So what I did to subdue the situation that is about to happen, because I kind of see that there's no way I could stop this guy from doing what he's already premeditated to do. Like, and then what I did, I asked him how much was this girl owed him. He told me the price, and I'm not about to mention the price, okay? And then I told him that I will cover this girl's debt from him, so he can move on from the situation, because I don't want him to do such bad actions towards someone, because I wouldn't even care if he would do that if he just didn't share it to me. So I wouldn't even care if that action takes place, as long as I was not informed about the plan. But since that he informed me about his plan, what he wants to do, and it kind of get me like stuck in the middle, because I don't want someone to do bad things to other people, because I already knew that there's something bad that could happen to someone, and I'm not doing anything to kind of subdue it or to stop it. So it would probably make me feel guilty if I didn't like take the responsibility paying for the girl's debt to him, because he would just like kind of destroy the girl's name. So I don't want that to happen. If because I heard the story, or I was there, I witnessed the story, and doing nothing to like correct the situation would probably make me guilty. If the plan went into action, I would probably feel bad for the girl, because I didn't do anything to stop it from happening. So I kind of shouldered the girl's debt from him, so he would no longer need to do that bad plan that he had for the girl. So I shouldered the girl's debt, and I myself struggled financially. So I actually doing that thing, shouldering someone else's debt just to avoid bad situation from happening, actually compromised my plan, because I ain't no rich at all. I don't have that much money to give away. So yeah, that money I used to pay for her debt to him was actually the money that I like supposed to use for me and my niece's outing. But since that I spend that money to pay for someone else's debt, so it compromised my plan with my niece. Sad, right? But I don't regret it. I don't regret doing it because it I did something to avoid something bad from happening. So I would probably more regretful if I did nothing to stop the bad things from happening. So I didn't regret spending my money to pay for someone else's debt and compromising my plan with my nieces, because I know that's the best thing to do, because I stopped something bad from happening. Okay. And I actually told this guy not to share this thing, or I told him that once I paid you, you just have to move on from it. You don't need to like threat her or to say something to her, or you just move on from her. Okay, you don't need to like you don't need to remind her to pay you because I'm paying you in behalf of her. I told him that. So if she still wanted to pay the actual all from her money, or using her own money, then she could pay it forward to this male teammate that we have. But I just did paid for her, just for him to stop doing his plan, like to for him to stop executing his plan, because I don't want things but I don't want bad things to happen to this girl. So that got avoided because I did something to have it avoided. So I kind of thank myself for doing that, because at least no drama happens at work. No bad stories have been shown to the girl. So yeah, and I actually told him to not tell this to anyone, not even to the girl, that I paid for her debt, because I don't want attention. Okay, I did it willfully, and I'm not expecting anything in return, not even a praise, not even a good words from others, because I'm not doing it to get to be praised by others. I'm doing it for my own satisfaction, because if I didn't do it, and if this guy destroyed this girl with me having an idea before things happen, then it would definitely would make me feel bad for me not doing anything to stop it. Okay, so however, after trying my best to tell this guy to not share it to anyone, to the group chat, he still kind of insisted he wanted to share it, and I couldn't really stop him if he really wanted to share it, because he's kind of insisting that he wanted to share it, because it's one way for him to make the girl kind of feel bad about it. But I already tried my best to tell him not to, because I don't need it. I don't need a drama. So yeah, but he still wanted to do it. So I told him that I already tried my best to tell you not to do that, but if that's really what you want, then go ahead. And then he shared to our chat group what I did. Okay, and I really don't like it. I don't like letting other people know that I'm helping other people, because I just don't like it. And then, yeah, so since the rest, our teammates already knew what I did behind their back. Okay, there's like few of them that um, lend money for this girl, or lend money to this girl. Okay, it's not the only, I mean, that male teammate I have is not the only one whom this girl borrowed money from. So he borrowed money from the rest of our teammates and not showing any plan to pay them. So just earlier today, since that they knew what I did, one of my teammates approached me because this girl also owed him money, and he kind of told me the same story, that he didn't know that this girl is this kind and this that kind, and kind of sharing his problem as well to me, that he needs money, he needs this, he needs that. And I kind of feel bad because I know how it feels. I know how it feels when someone borrowed you money and tell you that they would pay tomorrow, the next day, and they didn't even pay tomorrow and the next day. Then they would make you wait for a long time before they could pay you, and sometimes not even paying it like at all. So they would just keep you waiting. They would just tell you, I'll pay this on this day, and not paying on that day. And then it sucks whenever someone borrowed anything from you and they're not paying for it. So I actually told him that I understood his situation, and that I appreciate him approaching me, telling me that problem that he have towards this same girl. Okay, and then I kind of told him that I only did it once. I don't have plan on doing it twice, thrice for that girl, because I'm not that girl's payer. She owes money from you, so she should be responsible to pay for it. I only did it because this first guy who shared his story to me, I kind of appreciated, because he didn't expect me. He didn't expect that I would do it. I would do that action, or that action for him, that I would pay him in behalf of our girl's teammate. He didn't have an idea that I would do that. So because he trusted me, I kind of feel that I need to do something to correct the situation in between him and my girl teammate. But this second guy was actually had an idea already that I did that for my other teammate. I paid my teammate's debt to the other teammates. So they kind of have an idea that if they approach me, they probably get their money back through me. But no, I'm not willing to shoulder all this girl's debt to everyone. So that would be lucky of her if I paid for all her debt, right? and I'm also struggling financially, so I also have money problem. That's the reason why my plan with my niece got compromised because of what I did. So I'm not happy not being able to spend time with my nieces. At the same time, I'm not regretful doing that action because it did something good for her. And then when this guy or second guy or second teammate I have informed me about his experience, the money problem, and I told him that I couldn't lend him money because my money is already calculated for these 2 weeks until to our next payday. And I told him that I also struggled financially, that I don't have extra money already because it's already like it already my money is already have planned, so they're already planned for something, this fare, this food and that and this. So I told him that, and I also told him that if I have extra money, by the time he told him he wanted to borrow money from me, I would still not let him borrow because I don't want people borrowing money from me, okay? I've had a bad experience, people owing me money and not paying it, and then they would make you feel like you're harassing them whenever you ask them to pay you. So I don't want to experience same shit again. That's the reason why borrowing money is fucking no to me, okay? I could give money if I feel like giving money to you, or I could help you with money if I have, like, if it's free will for me to help you financially. But asking me to help you without me like offering it, without me willing to give, is different. So I don't want to feel like I'm obliged to help anybody, even my family, even my mom, even my niece, even my sisters. I don't want when they make me feel like I'm obliged to give them a piece of my money earned, hard money earned, okay? Because I'm not responsible for anyone. I'm only responsible for myself. I'm working to survive. I'm working to finance myself because no one's gonna do that for me. It's only me who can do finance myself for me. So giving me, like, sharing me your like financial problem, telling me to help you, asking me to give you this, give you that, it's actually kind of irks me because I'm not willing to help, not unless I offer help. I'm not willing to like give away my money, not unless I give it to you. So I kind of, I wanted to be brutally honest. I kind of hate when people share their like problem to me, and it would make you feel like you're that would make you feel guilty that you need to do something about it. Like, because it's different, y'all. It's different when you are willing to give this person help compared to this person asking you to help them. So there's the feeling of responsibility there when people ask you to help them without you and you're not willing to help them, because once these people ask you to help them, that only means that they're giving you some responsibility to help them, okay? So I don't like that kind of feelings. Even my mother, I don't want her to make me feel like I need to give her money, because it's my money. And I never experienced anyone else giving me money willingly and not like freely, because all the things that I've received from others or my family before, it's not all free. So I had to work for it. I worked like they're not giving me, they're not sending me to school for free because I need to do something. I need to like work hard for it. I need to like be like a slave in our house before, like take care of their like pigs, their chickens, experience being starved, just to have that privilege to go to college. It's not free. I didn't get it free. So that's the reason why I don't want other people to give me responsibility. I have this heart, I have a big heart really to help other people. If I think that they deserve to be helped, I would help them and not expect any return from them because it's my free will. I help them because it made me feel like I need to help them. It's me who feels that I need to help them. It's not them making me feel that I need to help them. It's just me. So it's a different thing when people making you feel that you need to help them, like they're asking you to help them. So it's a responsibility that I don't like it. Okay? And borrowing money, I don't like it. I can give money, which I just did, and that's not the only that's not the first time that I shared my blessings to other willingly. It's my free will, not them asking me to help them. So it's really nice to help other people without them making you feel that you're obliged to help them. And then yeah, that's the reason why, and the reason why I don't want people to know that I'm helping other people, because when people knew, like for example, I'm gonna give you a good example. So for example, I help people and I videoed it, like, and I video myself handing a sandwich to homeless people, and then I posted it online, and I get a lot of views. I earn from it just by giving sandwich to the poor people on the street. It's not the real help. You're not helping. It's the intention of helping is not genuine, because you're doing it for views. You're doing it for you to earn money, not to truly help the poor. You just give him sandwich and you earned a lot. If there's someone who deserves that money you earned, it's the poor, because it's his content. You make him your content, and that money you earned with his face that you posted should be for him. Okay, so just the same situation that I have. I don't want to use other people to be my content. I don't use other people's unfortunate situation to gain a lot of views. That's the reason why you couldn't see me posting me helping other people. I helped other people with my free will. I give people something they deserved off camera, without videoing it, without taping it, because I don't want them to feel that I'm using them for me to earn money, because I don't want no one else to use me for them to earn money. So I hope you get my point, y'all. So it's never in me to like use other people to like earn what I wanted. So I want what I really want to earn something I wanted just by myself, not using other people's to earn it like quickly. So it's just like that. That's the same thing. So sharing to other people that I helped you is actually not something that I wanted you to do. I don't want other people to know that I'm helping you, because other people might think that if they approached me, they would get the same help that I give you. I gave you that help not because you asked uh, me to help you. I give you the help because I feel that I need to help you. And once these people you shared your the blessing you received from me approach me and would expect the same thing, that I would help them because they asked me to help them, it's not gonna happen, because there's no willingness. I don't have the willingness to help them because they're approaching me and asking me for help. So it's a different thing. So it's really hard to like turn down people who's asking help, who's like approaching you. They expect that you would they approach you and ask for help, and they would expect that they would get the same help that you give to others, because they knew that that you have a heart to help other people. So I didn't like when people's giving me a responsibility to help. I just wanted it to be me wanting to help them. And I don't want like to be take advantage of, because I don't take advantage of other people, okay? And I don't want people to take advantage of me. It's the reason why helping other people should be private for me. It should not be like something that you're proud of publicly, because other people would think that they're entitled for your help, okay? And I don't want that kind of feeling. And turning down this second teammate that approached me or chatted me asking my help was actually made me feel bad, because he expected me to solve his problem, and I wasn't able to solve it because I refused to help, because he asked help from me, and I didn't feel the willingness. I didn't feel that I'm willing to give help, because I just don't feel like taking a responsibility from other people, because I never give other people any responsibility. So they should have like responsible for themselves, as I was responsible for myself. If I starved, I'm not bothering them. I'm not asking them for help. I'm not borrowing them anything. I'm not making them feel bad about me, because I keep it to myself. If I start here, no one's gonna know that, because it's my problem. It is not anybody else's problem. It is my problem, my sole problem to solve. And other people making you feel that I like sharing you their problem and expect you to like do something about it is something that I hate. And that's by experience, okay? Because I didn't get the help I needed when I was on that situation that I need help. No one helped me like willingly, because the help that I'm receiving is actually like something I need to work for, so it's not free. So that's the reason why whenever people making me feel that they're entitled to they are so entitled for my help, like they're entitled to make me feel like I'm responsible for their lives, their child, or their problem to solve them for them. Nah, I'm not gonna do that for you all. Let me do my I could help, really, but let me do it with my own will. I don't like mm, I don't like to shoulder any other's responsibility, okay? I can do it whenever I wanted to do it, but never ever I would do it whenever you make me feel like I need to do it for you. Like you're asking me to do this thing for you, I'm not gonna do that for you. If I feel like I wanted to do that for you, then I would do it for you. Okay? So that's all about the utang-utang and the owing money story, because I have a lot of other story to share you all, and I hope you understand my point if you're watching this video, because I know you know who am I talking to. I mean, you know, if you're watching this video, you know that I'm talking about your story right now. So I hope you understand why I refused to lend you my money, because I also struggled, and you should be responsible for your own financial problem. Don't share your problem to don't make other people responsible for your problem, because all of us are striving to survive. So we're not working there to have money to give away to other people. We're working there so we could have money to survive for our daily lives, okay? So I hope you understand, and I hope other people won't make other people feel like they're responsible for their own like problem. So if you have problem, then deal with it. Don't make other people feel like they're responsible to help you, because it's your situation, and that person you expect to help you has their own situation to solve, okay? So I have my own problem to solve, so adding up to my problem is not a good idea. It's the reason why I don't add up to your problem, because I expect people not to add up to my problem, okay? And then other thing, so I just wanted to also like share this to you. So recently I've been receiving a lot of message through my Facebook page. So they've been reaching out to my Facebook page, and they are suitors, okay? And I kind of, that's the same thing. I don't want to feel like I'm responsible to entertain you all, because there's some guys that like reaching out on me on my Facebook page chat engine. So they've been messaging me and wanting to like to have this with me, to have that with me, or to build kind of relationship or kind of flirting with me, and I don't appreciate it, okay? So I might make you feel like I'm like open because I wanted to welcome you. I don't want to give you a bad experience like chatting with me, and I just don't want to like the feeling that y'all making me feel like I'm obliged to spend my time with you when I don't really wanted to spend time chatting with you. So I just don't want really other people like making me feel that I'm responsible to do this for them, like chatting with them. I'm not trying to be mean right now. I'm just trying to be real, because they once people reached out to you, like wanted to know you more, and then you feel you like entertain them at first, and then you kind of realize, I kind of realized that this is not my type, because if you were my type, then I should probably like chatting with you nonstop, okay? And if I feel comfortable chatting with you, then I would probably not stop replying whenever you message me. But soon I stopped or ignoring, or soon as I ignored your message, that only means that I'm not comfortable chatting with you anymore. So I hope you won't get mad at me. I hope you won't think like I'm a mean girl just because I no longer reply to your message, because replying to your message without my full will is actually making me feel obliged to chat with you when it's not what I really wanted. So thing that simple thing that I could do to make you stop is me ignoring the message. So I don't need to explain myself really why I ignore you. I just wanted to let anyone know that if I ignore a message, that only means that I'm not into it. I don't feel like spending time to reply to your personal message at all, because I probably don't like the topic. I don't like the drive of the conversation. So that's the reason why I didn't I ignored you. Okay, so yeah, and I can only like be chatting non-stop if it's special someone. Okay, if it's like, yeah, special someone, because if it's a special someone, I would really like that person to always get in touch with me. But if it's just like random people who, yeah, I don't really like give much time to random people. That's the reason why I make my personal Facebook private, because I don't want other people to reach me through personal Facebook. So if you people wanted to reach out to me, then you could do so on my Facebook page. And if um, I would actually reply from for your with your message. But if I stopped ignoring you, I hope you don't feel bad, because that only means that I no longer feel like it. I no longer um, wanted to like um, to call that. I no longer wanted to communicate through chat with you. So yeah, and the other thing that I wanted to tell you about is actually um, friends related. Okay, so I actually, back when I was elementary and high school, I actually had like like a male close friends, and just wanted to share it so I could like thread through the story that I'm about to also share to you just currently. So from my elementary and high school, they actually on elementary days, I actually have a male close friend, and he's younger than me, and I considered him as my brother. Whenever I have like snacks, I shared it to him, because I like kind of wanted to take care of him, because I considered him as my brother. And then he ended up liking me, so I kind of um, and we've been friends for like a year or two already. So I didn't notice that he's liking me already. He's developing feelings for me while we're friends. So, however, one time his friends actually told me that Chris is like having a feelings for me. So he's having crush, and like wanted to like open up his feelings for me. And from there, I kind of feel uncomfortable when people like admit their feelings for me, because it just make me uncomfortable because I considered you as my brother, and you would like, I just, I'm not sure how to express it, because yeah, I considered him as brother, and he would, as me considering him as my brother, I was expecting that he also considering me as his big sister, but that's not the thing, because he liked me, he wanted to like court me, and that kind of killed the friendship. Okay, so from there, when I started knowing that he wanted to kind of court me after our friendship, our closeness, and then it kind of made me feel this. I kind of made myself distant from him, because once you cross something or like a friendship, and once the friendship like kind of, what you call that, I can't say it, because I want him to be just my friend. Okay, I want him to be just my boy best friend, and I'm not expecting anything else. I'm not expecting him to be my lover. I'm not expecting him to like me, because I want him to consider me as his big sister, because I'm considering him that time as my brother. But when he confessed the feeling, his feeling for me, that kind of killed our friendship, because I could no longer like look at him the way I looked at him before he confessed, because I looked at him before as brother, and now after he confessed, I looked at him as my suitor. So it's a different thing. It made me feel differently, because I know that this best friend I considered my brother is feeling something beyond friendship towards me. So I couldn't like go back to the beginning that I feel like he was my brother because of his confession. So the friendship got just destroyed, and I kind of feel bad about it, because I just wanted to have a like a friendship with a guy that is just a normal friendship. And then when the time whenever they would confess to me that they're liking me, that they want me to be their girl, then that really destroys the friendship. And I know that I'm not the only one who experienced that kind of thing, because yeah, and that's not the only time that a male best friend I have, or a good friend I have, destroyed our friendship, because every time I would have a male close friend back then, elementary and high school, every time I would get close to a male, we would end up being so close, and then they would also end up liking me, courting me. And when the time that they would confess about their feelings for me, that's when the time that the friendship would kind of broke, because I could no longer consider him as my male close friend soon as he confessed. So yeah, I just wanted to really have so my phone kind of dying, so I had to charge it. So yeah, going back to my story, you all. So ever since, I really wanted to have a male best friend that would not end up liking me, that would not end up courting me, because having a boy close or best friend is different when it's a male close or best friends. So I kind of like the feeling of having a boy best friend because it's just different. And I don't like it when the boy best friend I would have would end up liking me. It's not a compliment for me because I built friendship with you because I wanted you to be my friend, and I don't see you as my lover. I don't expect you to be my lover. So the time that these male friends I have confesses, then it will just break the friendship relationship. So then there's no way for me to have that reconciled with you, because I would look at you in a different way as my suitors, no longer a friend, because you confesses your feelings for me. And I think our friendship could never go back to how it was before you confessed, because yeah. And right now, as you know, that I now have a male close friend at work, and I kind of like like it because I don't see any reason for him to like me, because he's young. So he's 19 and he has a girlfriend, and I like it when he like scold me like I'm old, I'm on my menopausal stage, even though I'm just 28. I kind of like that. That only gives me an idea that our friendship are just only a friendship, that there's that he would not feel attached to me in a different way. So that's the reason why I kind of like our friendship, because I know that he's not like the male best friends or close friends that I had way back then that would fall in love with me, because I know that it is kind of impossible because I'm old and he's young. But age really, like, I couldn't really like defend the age kind of thing, because I thought before that I would not be in a relationship with a younger man my age. So I've been in a relationship with 22-year-old guy, and well, I was 27. So age is not a barrier, or it's not a reason for a friendship to not be like distracted, like something like that. So I kind of wanted the friendship to just stay as friendship between my close friend and I hope that it won't come to the point that um, he would like that it would end up like ending just because I'm no longer comfortable with him, because he like confessed. But I'm not seeing any reason for him to do that, to confess to me, because I'm not his type. Okay, and that's the big thing that I kind of thankful about, because I could like maintain our friendship as long as he would not give me any reason for me to feel uncomfortable with him. And I kind of thankful, because even though I only have one friend at work and that's only him, but I'm okay with that, because yeah, because I'm not really like into a lot of friends kind of person, so I prefer to just um, go along with just few or one friend, and not go along with a lot of friends. Yeah, so I kind of wanting our friendships to just remain as friendship, and I hope that it won't really end up to the point that I would he would make me feel uncomfortable. And yeah, and I'm, as of now, since that I exposed myself publicly, my worst um, experience publicly, I kind of feel ano, open, or what you call that. I kind of feel comfortable with everything, because I kind of feel like I'm no longer hiding anything from you all, because I already exposed myself, my vulnerability to you, and it made me feel worry free, because you're now know what made me as a person. So you have your sole responsibility now. When you watch my video, you have your sole responsibility. You have your sole responsibility to like react to it, and how you would react to my video, or how you would react to that situation I shared to you. So I'm not going to, yeah, so it's up to you all if how you would like handle that information that I've shared here on my on my YouTube. And I would still hope that you would not um, throw hates on me. And but if in case things happen that I would receive haters, I wish I could handle it without getting depressed, because I don't want it to be depressed just because of someone's being mean to me. So I will try my best, because I feel like I kind of over it. Like, just like few months ago, I was like totally down, depressed, like I wanted to kill myself. But now I'm totally okay. There's no nothing that's bothering me right now. So I'm kind of truly or fully okay from the depression. Yeah, and thanks to you all, because not because of you, not because of your good advice, whenever I post something here, not because of your um, like um, good advice to me, then I would probably not going to feel okay, because each like advice you've gave me, like encouragement, actually um, does a good takes part in my like recovery. So I kind of recover fast, because I know there's a lot of people that understand my situation whenever when I share my traumas. I know that you all understood what I had gone through, and you're there not to judge me. You're there to show your compassion towards me, your understanding towards me. So I kind of appreciate that, because um, yeah, because that's what I need. I need people to understand why I'm acting this way, and I'm not judging me at all, because judgment sometimes could cause person or other people to like to be depressed. Like the way you judge them, if it's negative way you judge them, then it would really affect them. Okay, so your words has the most your words is powerful enough to destroy other people's life, or your words is powerful enough to build other other people's life. So if you're going to say something, make sure that the word you're going to say towards the people or person is something that would build their life, not destroy their life. So yeah, and thank you all for all the supports you're giving me and for being my outlet. And yeah, because I need you all to I need your ears, I need your heart, and understanding to understand my situation. And I would have not shared it if I don't feel like sharing it, or if I don't feel like I need an attention towards that thing that I'm sharing to you. So I truly need people's attention, that I want them to understand where I'm coming from, because that really helps. Because I'm no longer feel that I'm like stuck with that emotion, because I've already have it like spoken out, I've already have it exposed. So I kind of feel like I no longer need to keep it, to deal with it alone, because you already know about it, and it helps me a lot to overcome my depressions. And all thanks to you all, because without you, without my YouTube channel, without my outlet, then I could have probably still depressed right now. But I'm no longer. I'm fully okay, and there's nothing that's bothering me right now, just because I was able to express myself in a way that it helped me to move on, kind of. Yeah, and that's probably it, y'all. And I hope I was able to cover everything that I wanted to share to you all. And yeah, so before I end this video, just wanted to tell you the time. So it's 10:44 p.m. and I would probably edit this video tonight and I post it tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see. And thank you all for keep on watching my video and for subscribing to my channel. And I appreciate you all, and you have a good day. Bye.